Hello Aquarius, I'm Christy. You're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for you beautiful Aquarians this week? Firstly, you have the Sun card. Oh my goodness, Aquarius. Happiest card in the deck. Then you have the Three of Cups, which is also about having fun times and enjoying yourself and having fun. And I said that already, but it's just, I wanted to say it twice. There's something where you're letting your hair down and really enjoying your life and remembering why you're here and that life's not so serious or it's not supposed to be so heavy. And with the Sun, it's a very light card. There's a lot of a lighter side of life being shown to you this week. Number 3s might be significant also for some reason. King of Wands. Some of you, I don't know why I'm getting something about a performance. King of Wands is sometimes a person that can be quite performative and quite entertaining. But I feel like it's your energy this week of, you're honestly, like, this is a weird thing to say, but you're acting like the person you want to be. There's a performance you're putting on and you're acting like the person you wish you were, and then you're going, oh, that's easy. I've just become the person I wanted to be. Did I just cut a corner there? Like, I'm pretending I'm the person I want, but now I am because I've just, the world sees me this way because I'm, so I can just be who I want to be. Like, there's some type of epiphany or something coming through about you realizing there's a cheat, but it's not even a cheat. But you're like, oh, I can cut a corner and just, I can just fake confidence. I want to be really confident. How do I do it? Or I can just pretend. But now I'm really confident. Now everyone sees me as confident and now I'm acting and feeling even more confident. Huh. Why didn't I do this sooner? That's honestly, there's something, especially with the Sun card being exposure and letting yourself be seen. I feel like there's a new level of confidence coming in this week. Even if you already come across to people quite confident a lot of the time, you're going to start to feel it more in your feet. That's a weird thing to say. You're going to feel more grounded in your confidence. You're going to feel more real and more like your confidence is going to feel genuine because it is. You're becoming a lot more confident on the inside as you are on the outside or something. Then you have the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords can be like thought spirals, a lot going on upstairs, a lot happening, buzzing bees. Lots of buzzing bees. And I know that sounds weird, but it just feels like if you put lots of buzzing bees in a small container, it's very loud, right? But if you open that container up, it's not very loud anymore. The bees are going to kind of spread out and sort themselves out. And I just feel like there might be something where you're containing a lot of thoughts into your poor little mind. Your poor little mind, that's such a horrible thing to say, but I mean, your poor little skull is absolutely crowded with a lot of thoughts and overthinking and worrying maybe. Others of you, this could be someone around you, but you're feeling it, you're feeling that with them. It's very interesting. Clarify the Sun card. You have the Hierophant with the Sun. There's some type of spiritual wisdom that you're going to get a lot of happiness from. Now this could be like, the Hierophant can be spiritual teachings, learnings, knowings. It's very spiritual. Or religious teachings and knowings. Whatever it may be, with the Sun card here, some type of, I feel like, inner knowing. Or like, there's a lot of happiness and joy coming from a spiritual practice of some type. Now, that can be anything under the sun. Anything under the sun, and this card sits right under the sun. So maybe you're doing more in the sun, literally. Maybe you're doing yoga, but instead of doing yoga inside, you're going out into the sun. Maybe instead of meditating and journaling inside, you're making sure you do it out in the sun. I'm not sure. It might not be literal at all. It might have just been a funny joke that came through. But it's so interesting how that just happened. Anything under the sun. But anyways, there's some type of spiritual learning also, or religious learning that you're doing that's going to bring you a lot of joy and peace. Even if you're really not into religion, I think we're all big enough and open-minded enough to go, there's still a lot of interesting things to learn and to kind of understand about different religions and different spiritual practices. How cool is it to see how other people live and how other people believe and what they believe in? Like, there's nothing wrong with learning, and I feel like you're very open-minded people, Aquarius, that there is some, with the Hierophant and the Sun, there's gonna be a lot of exposure and like open, I don't know, you being so open though is bringing you a lot of joy. I feel like that makes a lot of sense, because if you look at miserable people, they're very closed off, aren't they? Like, there's just something here where, because of your openness to the world, to learning new things, to discovering new ways of life, you're so happy and joyful because of your openness to it. Like a child, like a sponge, right? You're so open. Whereas if you look at someone miserable, they're so closed off to the idea of even learning or seeing things from others' point of view. They're like, no, that's not how it is. That's not real. Right? And there's going to be some type of comment on here going, yes, religion is not real. Or it'll be the opposite, and it'll be, God is the only way, stop the tarot card readings, or whatever it may be. But there's just, it's always this very closed off energy, whereas you're the opposite, and you're open, and notice that you're happy, you're joyful. Clarify the Three of Cups. I don't know where that rant came from, but I just know that there's so much happiness coming from you because of your openness to all areas of life and learning. Clarify the Three of Cups. You have the Page of Pentacles. There's some type of opportunity. There's some type of position. The word position is coming through. You could get like a job position offered to you randomly. Three of Cups could be from a friend, could be from a social event, right? You're just out getting ice cream and you somehow get offered a job. I don't know. It's like there's something that is going to pop up for you and you're like, oh, okay, that was lucky. And it might not be a job position, but it's an opportunity to make money in some way, or to help in some way, or to give in some way, or invest, or someone wants to invest in you. There's Pentacles, so it's opportunity. There's Page of Pentacles, also like very skilled and very talented, so you're gifted in some type of area, and then that might come through a social event, through a party, right? You're at a party and you're just dancing, and it turns out you're actually like a very skilled, practiced, studied dancer. Nobody knows that. And then suddenly you get offered some type of opportunity to teach dancing. I don't know, right? But you know what I mean. With the Three of Cups being celebration and partying and having fun, and Page of Pentacles being a job offer or somebody seeing potential in you, it's very interesting. Page of Pentacles can also be like proposal, because it's in the traditional tarot, it's someone holding out a pentacle, and I always take that as like a ring, like, here you go, have a ring. With the Three of Cups here, it could be some of your friends are getting engaged, or it could be like you're at a party with friends and you're all around people you love, and then somebody pops the question. I don't know, but there's a proposal maybe. Clarify the King of Wands. You have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Queen of Cups, very emotionally intelligent, very empathetic. Clarifying the King of Wands here. I feel like some of you are you're very good at seeing through other people's performances also, because of your ability to perform when you need to put on a front when you have to. You're very good at seeing and empathizing with others when they have to do the same. And I don't know, there's something though where you're Queen of Cups, you're so, and I feel like someone else also maybe to you is like seeing through you, and you're seeing through someone. I don't know, this is someone you're connected to or in a relationship with, but you see through each other's like facades, and it's really nice. It's very nice, because that's a very rare thing, to see through the front people put on to the most of the world, to be able to see who they actually are underneath that, and who they're covering up maybe, with an ego or with a protective energy. With the Nine of Cups here, somebody gets you and you get them. And if you're completely single, it's almost like you could meet someone that is very similar to you, where you do understand each other almost immediately, and you do see, oh yeah, oh, there's more to you than meets the eye, you're covering up this. Like, you can see through them because you're so similar to them. With the Nine of Cups is being very, very happy and very content with who you are. With the King of Wands, where I said your confidence is here, your confidence is showing up very, like, I just want to say, like, your confidence in the past may have felt airy. I don't know why it's coming through. It's like, it just felt airy, up in the air. Like you could kind of grasp it for a second. Whereas it's going to be grounded. It's going to be rooted in the ground. There's confidence coming in, or you've recently found it, and it's not going anywhere. It's grounded, it's secure. You trust yourself, you believe in yourself, and you pull through for yourself or something. And I just feel like there's some, like, it's not temporary. Maybe your confidence in the past felt temporary, right? And then it would go with the wind. And there's just, it's not going to go anywhere. This is a strong, grounded tree that you've grown for yourself, that the wind cannot shake your confidence anymore. It's not going anywhere. You like yourself. You know you are proud of who you've become and the decisions you've made to get to be who you've become. There's just so much solidity and strength. I love your confidence. Clarify the Nine of Swords. You have the Page of Swords. Nope, the Five of Swords. To clarify the Nine of Swords. Five of Swords is unnecessary conflict, which is unnecessary and unhelpful to hear. I'm just noticing you have Five of Swords, Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and I was talking about the wind, and I could hear the wind outside also. And fives are change. Fives symbolize change, and also the wind is like the winds of change. I feel like you have a lot of change coming in, and with that you have Nine of Swords. So I feel like all this worry or all this mental energy that's almost, I don't know why I'm getting expired. There's thoughts spiraling in your mind that have expired long ago. They might be old memories, old worries. They've already, whatever, if it was a worry, whatever you were worried about, the situation's already passed. It's expired. You were worried about it, but then you never let it out. It happened, it passed, but for some reason you're still holding on to that energy of like, oh, I'm worried that this is going to happen. And it was like 2 years ago and you didn't let that out. There's something though where it's expired, it's done. With the Nine of Swords, you're going to let it go. It's done. Five of Swords is unnecessary worry. Nine of Swords is sleepless nights or worry as well. So it's just like there's like overlapping worry. You're like worrying about worries. You're worrying about someone else's worries. Someone else is worried about your worries. I'm not sure. But the advice with the tarot, with these cards, would obviously be to let it out. Like I was talking about with the bees at the start of your reading. Once you get out of that trapped environment, it's going to dissipate, right? And all that noise is going to fade away. So whether that be just talking to someone, or whether that be writing it down, or recording a voice memo on your phone, just ranting. I don't know why I'm seeing you like on a car ride to yourself, and because like anybody driving past is just going to think you're talking on the phone, and you're just talking to yourself. You're talking to yourself, talking it out, and going, yeah, now that I've said that out loud, that I'm not bothered about that anymore. But you need to let it out. Let the bees out or something. Let the bees out of your mind. Let the bees breathe. Because they're just buzzing around. I just feel like this is so interesting because I'm pretty sure Gemini and Libra had Nine of Swords come out as well. And obviously you're all air signs, and Nine of Swords is airy. Swords are air. So it's just like you and the air signs have a lot of worries right now, have a lot of thoughts. You do, that's the thing though, when you're very intelligent, because Aquarius, you're very smart, you then have all this mental energy, and if for some reason this week you find yourself not having anything to spend that mental energy on, because it looks like a very fun week, you've got the sun, you've got Three of Cups, you've got all this joy, it's like at the end of the night you've not used your brain much, you didn't use it, and now it's like haha, bam, here's everything that happened since 2010 that you forgot to worry about. You didn't forget to worry about it, you just held on to it. I don't know. Anyways, either way, let it out, write it out, speak it out, talk to someone. Even if they're not listening, even if they're not going to understand it, make them listen, rant to them. And the second you say it, you're just going to feel so much better. Even if they don't. The thing is, what is that saying? I'm just talking so much right now, I'm so sorry. What is it? It's like people only actually understand 60% of what you're saying. Or people only actually hear 60% of what you say. I can't remember how it goes. But either way, say what you want to say, because people aren't really understanding it anyway. I don't know, that's probably the wrong way to interpret that, but don't be afraid to speak your mind and say what you're thinking, because nobody is actually gonna completely understand what you're saying 100%, but you're gonna understand what you're saying, and I feel like you're gonna make a lot more sense to yourself once you've spoken it aloud, which is why I was getting you talking to yourself in the car, because it's more about you hearing your thoughts in words and letting them out. Anyways, I've rambled for an hour. It feels like hours. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for watching if you've got to this point. Comment a specific emoji if you actually watched this whole thing. Comment a bee emoji, because I'm really interested to see how many people actually watch this whole thing. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.